Okay. Not. What's up, people? Not really doing any trading right now. Just got NFP that's got news coming up. I just want to see what if it does anything. So we'll be looking at that. But I'm trying to set some up real quick because I did some on my website. Let me see if I can. I need to find that post. I really need to. Yeah. Okay. Need to find that link. I need to do something with my link. I need to see. Never done this. Come on. Come on. There we go. Uh, All right, so that's that. Let's see if it see something. Oh, that was weird. It's not working. Let's see what's going on. See, that's it. On the same page not found. Why isn't this give me my link? That's what I don't understand. All right. Okay. Anyway, it's not doing what I wanted to do. But we about to look at this Got like NFP, but on here it's an hour slower. It says 7:30, but it's really 8:30. So we got like 4 minutes. I just want to see what the market does. So I'm gonna look at like EU, but we don't go to the hour. Like I used to trade news a certain way, but I don't really do it anymore. But I just want to see something. I kind of really got it set up to where I would like to have it. I'm trying to see something. Let's go to the 30-minute real quick. Cause like it's a way I used to trade it, and it used to be effective, you know. All right, we can use this. Let's try to set something up real quick. Yeah, put one right there and one right there. And let's go about. Let's see what 20 pips would be from here. Hey, what in the haberdasher hemoglobin? You know, right there. Trying to see something, but it's tripping. Alright. So 20. Oh, my bad. 5. Tripping. So let's see what. That's like way up there. That's too much. Let's do like 10 pips. See what that does. And so like this would be like if I was trading it, say like I'd put a buy stop and sell stop in right here, you know, depending on what the news gonna do. All right, I'll do something like this. I'm not getting notified or anything with this. It's live streaming, right? Yeah. Boom, live streaming. Alright, so I'm not seeing anything on my laptop. Okay, I see it now. Alright, so like I said, this is news. I just want to see if the news gonna do anything. We're not really gonna do any trading. So I just want to catch the news and see what it's doing. That's all. See if it's gonna move and how it's gonna move. It's Friday. I looked at the market and the market isn't doing anything that I like. So I said, the hell with it. Because you know a lot of times we don't even trade on Fridays anyway. Like Fridays, Sundays, and Mondays usually what we call trap days. So we usually don't trade on those days, but sometimes on Mondays we do. I trade every day. If I see a setup, I trade it. So we got 14 seconds. I just want to see if the market gonna do anything. Like we got the NFP news, so it's just see if it does anything, if it actually moves. It's not really doing anything. Just bouncing back and forth. I wonder if any of the other U.S. pairs done anything. I know GU didn't do anything. GU usually don't move on this. So let's see. Did AU move? It's like so the news really didn't do anything for any of these pairs. So it was kind of nothing today. That's all I wanted to really see was if the news is going to do anything. Because if it was a big impact news, this thing, you know, start shooting up. So we'll see. A lot of times it'll just blast and you'll be in profit like suddenly. So it looked like what is that? Might have been bad news for them, but this thing just be it's so outdated. Let me see. So it was like bad news for they had one positive, but that's why it was going up and down. Got the non-farm employment changed and unemployment rate. So that's why you really didn't see any type of movement, but just the way this market is looking, it look like it's trying to go up. So all right, it didn't do anything. I wish it would have been cool if some of y'all who never saw this can see how the market moves when news activates. But while we're here, we can just go through some pairs and see if anything. Like pretty much these pairs are pretty much done, man. Like I wouldn't have trade. It's like today is nothing day. It's like more of a pound pairs just moved. Like they took off. I saw all of this, but I didn't get in it because I really too many AMAs. Didn't really know what it was going to do. You know, I mean, eventually they took off. I mean, you know, went up here, just came back down. Could have been an entry, but it's kind of risky. It's actually is a DeLorean. A more advanced DeLorean. But if you would have got in right here, 1, 2, 3, you would have got out. You wouldn't have been in profit, and you would have went in profit right here. So it's just, I don't like the big long candles. Cause sometimes they can do this, then sometimes the next candle come all the way back down here. So that's why I didn't mess with any of these pound pairs at all. Mess with anything today. Not saying that like US 30 might give us something, but I don't trade that, unless it's one of the educators call it. See, this is working on here. That is this is my website I'm putting together so I can have it's my live trading on my website as well, so I keep that going. Trying to revamp and do a lot of different things now with just trading because I like it. So let's see what we got in these markets. Like I said, that didn't do anything for us, but we'll see what this does. I mean, the night's still young. It still could take off and do something, but I doubt it. It's Friday. It's not really. It just seems like they're not doing anything. Some days you just don't trade. You got to be patient. You can't force trades or anything like that. We have some pretty nice setups that look like they're going to do something, but they just more or less, it's consolidating. It's trapping buyers and sellers. We're going to try to keep them in the market all week, collecting that money. I'll probably look at the overall market on Sunday or something and start seeing what direction it looks like the market might be going. Look at that. It's just not doing anything. Look at it. It's just nasty. I mean, eventually, I don't know, but man, like this right here, you thought it was gonna go up. Boom, that thing just came right back down here. It's a choppy market right now. It's really not showing any direction. As you can see, it's just up and down. It's not moving like that or moving like that. It's doing, then it's make its move. It's like it's going to do it here. Go do, then it's gonna make its move, which probably be to the upside, but we'll probably see that Monday. Monday, this thing might take off and come up here. I mean, because it's looking like it could be a buy. The EMA's on the bottom, just going to play around. But ultimately, just look like it wants to, like CAD, look like it wants to go up. So that's why he's doing all of this, playing around, trapping buyers and sellers and getting all of that. So yeah, but ultimately, I think this thing's gonna eventually take off to the upside next week sometime. So just sit here watching it. But yeah, it's nothing is going on in this market today, not at all. So this wouldn't even. It's not a good trading day. Some days on Friday, like last Friday, I think it was last Friday, like them things, it was moving. You know, you just gotta see what the market gives you. But I wasn't surprised Friday wasn't good. This week wasn't that great. I think I had maybe like 2 trading days that I actually pretty was cool with. I think it was Monday and maybe yesterday or day for yesterday, something like that. But the way it's looking now, look at that. It's no direction. All it's going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's just so choppy. It's all down there. All the pairs doing that. They're just not moving. Mostly just in the Asian range, you know. So that's why it's not doing anything in the Asian range. In the Asian range, consolidating. This came out of Asian, but now all it's doing is consolidating. Like, what are you gonna do? I mean, it's not moving barely anything. So it's like in the Asian range, not doing nothing. In the Asian range. In the Asian range. You see, like all the pairs are doing this. So today is just the day hey, no trade day. Came out, but it's not doing anything. It's between here and here. That's all it's doing. That's it. Asia. Asia. So I wouldn't even get into any of this. Let me go up here. Only pairs that actually came up out was this, but who knows what it's gonna do. So yeah, man, I just wanted to see if news was gonna do anything today. It wasn't anything super to have a big impact to make the market move. Let's see if we got anything going on for next week. That could possibly move. I will show you how you could check, like you could back check to see what it did the last time and the previous times. But I don't feel like doing all of that. So we don't have too much. We got this next Friday. So let me see. Do I work next Friday? Yeah, I work next Friday, but I'll be home. I'll be home like right when this is about to kick off, like 20 minutes before this kick off next week. So depending on how the market is, I'll probably come back and check and see what this will do. So we'll probably be looking at like a UCAD or I don't know, ACAD, something with NZD CAD, something like that, to see what it does. But I'm liking next week just because we don't have that much like big impact news. So hopefully we can have a nice trading week. It's looking like it's setting up for that, just because everything's been consolidating sort of this week. It hasn't really done too much of like a whole lot this week, and that usually means that the fall not, sometimes it means that, you might have a breakout week. So I'm looking at GU, and if all goes well with GU, this baby might try to climb back up, might want to come back up and test these levels. And a lot of times if we have a weak Friday, that thing would take off on a Monday, or Tuesday. So the way GU is looking, it could possibly be going to the upside if it stays like it's doing. We really need to get up out of this area right here. If we break above, say like this, and possibly this one too, we could be seeing like some nice uptrend. So like I would like to see it. So we got a few levels for this to break through, and like these levels right here. Let's go to the hour. So I like the hour. Like we get past this, we got all of this. Especially get past this one too. We got all of that. Got some good ones. So we'll see. Like we can get a strong push in that thing and just shoot. Just looking real quick. Like all that can be happening on a Monday. But what I would do is, I'm saying like, if something like that to happen, I catch it, I might just hold that trade because I'm like, yeah, we going in the uptrend. Like I'll hold that trade, like and then I'll just be playing W shifts up the rest of the week. Boom, W shift up, but still holding that trade, but still getting into other trades and just letting that thing go. So we'll see how that acts, and usually this will be doing the same thing. So we'll see. Ooh, if we break this right here. Just looking at GJ. If we can possibly break this. This was yesterday's high, so we can break this going into sometime next week. We definitely come up here, care about like 100 or something, 120 pips. It's a 120 pip move. As long as we break all of this, looking at that, G-Chef might be on the same war path. So let's see. Oh yeah, this about to say, yeah, we get past this area right here. We coming up here. We grab about a good 90 to 100 pips. So, and it should be going down. So like I love this stuff. All I'm doing is going to the previous level of structure, and then I'm looking over to the left, and I'm like, okay, down here is where once we break all of this, we get past this, and I'll set this up more probably during the weekend. We coming down here like we can probably get anywhere between 40 to 60 pips. You probably can get more once you understand what's going on. So what's that GCAT? This thing be so tricky. Sometimes I don't even mess with this. But this GCAT, GA. Sometimes GN and GA go the opposite of GU and GJ. Then sometimes they all go the same way, but eventually they all go the same way. But a lot of times GA and GN might be going down and GA and GU go up. But one thing for sure, like these two is kind of G-Chef and EG, they like kind of mirror each other. So what one is doing, the other is doing in the opposite direction. Oh, buddy. So yeah. Like I love trading pound pairs. They move like the best. So that's that. There's nothing today like for trading. Today's a Friday. You gotta understand. When you're on your trap day on Friday, some days you would have awesome Fridays. Like crazy is that I do be having good Fridays and Mondays. Like sometimes those be my best days, Fridays and Mondays. And Tuesdays sometimes be garbage for me, and I have no reason why. Like it just suck for me. But this week, Monday was cool. Friday today sucks. So I'm not trading anything. Like there's nothing to trade. The only trade you could have got in was this thing. Well, not even on this pair, but say like a GU. Once that thing came up, and you could have got in right here, and your third candle was right there, so you could have held it and got it, but it's like, okay, just like with this actually shifted. So, but if you got this, it shifted 1, 2, 3, you're in profit, and you take it up to here. It's Friday, take it up to here and get out. So let's just say you got in right here, like you was in drawdown. But it doesn't matter how many pips this is in drawdown because you're only risking 2% of your account. So whatever 2% of 2%, like if your account is $1,000, 2% of 80 pips is the same as 2% of 20 pips. You're risking the same amount. So then you took it up here, get out. So that thing went up for like shit, 195 pips, and you know, just say you got in right here, and when you got 100 pips. But you know, this is all afterwards. But like I said, I seen it, but I didn't mess with it. I didn't like it. You know, once the EMA is in the way, I really don't like this big strong move like that, because it can do one or two things. It can do this, or it can just come, the next candle can come right back down. But you know, if these wasn't here, probably could have taken this trade, because once this broke this level of structure, that's good. That's a good thing. Broke this level of structure. That was your actually, yeah, that was your shift. That shifted, even though the W is the last leg of the W. But man, this leg is bigger than this, so that's kind of iffy. Once you know the rules, you still would have been looking at that kind of iffy. Just like with this, like, it's not the right kind of W that we wanted. So like, we really never got what we wanted. Only one that really gave us the right format was GJ. Again, if you'd have took it right here, 1, 2, 3, you're not in profit. You'd have got out and then look. So, or even if you would have took it down here, 1, 2, 3, still not in profit, would you have got out? You know, as soon as you got on this candle, you're in profit. So it's a give and take thing when you messing with these long candles. Now this gave you a D-low right here. So when you do this, you want to wait for that push. So let's say your push is right here. You in profit by the third candle, and you in there. You know, but like we get some traders like me, like once this thing, because we done seen it so many times, even though they say you only supposed to enter on the first candle, but that's sometimes the second candle come down and give you a better entry. That you know, newbies don't do that, but advanced traders, yeah, we know we'll come down and tag this thing, came right back down to the red, tag it, and so let's say we got in right here with us, with a smaller amount, whatever with our amount, just came back down here, we got in with another amount. Like, by you come up here, you in profit, and everything is blue. Even if this is a little negative, you in more profit right here, so you in blue, and boom, you taking that thing up. I mean, you just got in at the white, boom, and that's GCAT. So you could have, even if you just took it to right here, 39 pips, 40 pips, or if you got out somewhere up in here, about 70, 80 pips. So you know, that's just, so GCAT actually was a good. GCAT actually was a good one. If you'd have got that push, if you never got in down here, it's a good one. 1, 2, 3 in profit. So this was actually, but again, a certain educator wouldn't have took this trade just because of this D-low. Like this is over the 200, but this one isn't. So some wouldn't have took that trade. So it's up to you. But technically, in the rules, you wouldn't have took this trade just because this red is beneath this the white. But yeah, these markets, it's nothing. It's no setups. Like even if something look good, like it could say like something like this. Stop it. So with my so this is actually shifted, but it didn't give us a W. If it gave us a D-low come up here, it's gonna come back up. So yeah, it doesn't like this market gonna give us anything. Nothing at all. But this right here, hold on, because this has created a shift, but I can't trust it. We did get a W formation. All of this gave us all of this is a W. So let's see something off the this gave us that W off the 200. Come on, man. Jeez. Actually, we can put this over here like that, because this could actually come down. So, like, but it didn't shift with this. It's starting to shift here, so it's not a true shift yet. But let's just say it's nothing, man, because this thing is, it could easily just come right back up here, you know, like, then I'm looking at this didn't break this either, so it can just, I don't know. Let's look at the bigger picture though. Go to the hour. See what direction look like it's trying to go. This look ugly, period. But that's them chef pairs, man. They don't. You just gotta get in, get out of something. Look at that. Look at that. It's just stuck in this whole little fringe right here. Like, we're not getting no move at all. Let's go to the 4 hour. Look at it, man. It look nasty. It's ugly. I mean, look like it's trying to push up, but there's no real move, no strong move. So this is, let me see where we are on the 4 hour. It's gonna give us any type of all right, nothing on that. Oh, let's check and see if we got any 4 hour delos about trying to form. Ooh, that would have been close to, that looks like, man, that's so close to a delo. Man, that looks sexy, almost, man. So it's like, they're so close, man. Like, they be so close, like, say like if this was a delo and they just got in like right here, you know what I'm saying? This is GJ, so you already up some pips. You up 20 some pips. Like, you know, we'll take. I guarantee you. I don't know if it's gonna be today, but this baby is coming probably up here. It has to. No, I'm just playing. I don't have to do anything. But if it wants to come up, oh, I already did it. My bad. See, it already did it. But this was actually a delo. Got your delo, but it was a losing one. Then again, we wouldn't have took it anyway because of where these EMAs at. So yeah, man, these things, we got to shift though. So that's powerful. So man, when I was saying like these things like they can be taken off Monday, this is kind of like confirmation of what I was talking about. Now think about it, because look at it, we got a shift. So like on a 15-minute, this, hold on, 15-minute, this would be the aqua and the white, and so that lets me know that, you know, we shifted. Let me go back to the 15 because that should be doing this. See, aqua and the white shifted over. Now we go back to the 4 hour and doing that. So what's pretty cool is once that shifted, like, but we don't play ships on the 4 hour stuff like that. But what's cool that if it was the 15, you could have just. So next week I'm looking for these to probably go up. Like, look at this. This thing wants to break these levels of structure, man. Like, so they say we get in somewhere around here. You know, like might get in before. So if it's a scenario, we taking it up to here. Boom, there you go. Just take it up to the close of this or that black one. Black candle, that's 135. So what if you want to go back? That's 243, 274, 3 something, 318, you know, and so forth. But yeah, man, like I'll be looking for these trades to possibly shoot up. Like this right here, this might shoot up first. Because as soon as we break this, like we get past this, like I want to get past the close of the candle. Like we get past that close of the candle and we continue that uptrend. Like that's 135 pips right there. So yeah, I will be looking for it. Not saying it's going to happen, but if the market decides to go this way, that's what I'll be looking for. So yeah. Just a little thing, like you go to the higher time frame, cause that's where it's where the banks and the big institutions play at, like on a daily, weekly, and monthly. They play off of those. You know, we just see what direction they're trying to go in, what we think they're going in, and we shoot down to the smaller time frames for more sniper entry to get our pips and get out. You know, because we don't have enough money to move the market. They're the ones with the billions, so we just try to get our piece and get up out of there. Just on the 4 hour, seeing if I see any type of 4 hour DeLorean trying to kick off, which I don't so far. You know, sometimes I go through each honestly, this is a D-Lo. And like, you'd have been in profit. Alright, this is UJ. This is actually a D-Lo. Right here. You'd have been in profit too. Yeah. That little bitty boom. Can't get you that Patrick push. Came up here. Now, of course, this probably was up here though, but I mean, still 13 some pips. So, honestly, that is a D-Lo. But I mean, 4 hours and that's all I did. So, I'm cool with all of that. Just skimming through it. Like I do this through all the time frames, all the way up to, you know, the monthly, and I'll just look and see if I see anything. We got 9 o'clock coming, so we might see. I don't think we're gonna see any D-Lows, but I'm just gonna skim through these, see if we see anything. Hold on. We got we got a daily D-Lo right here. Just don't like how far this is from, so I might take this trade. But this is a D-Lo. This is a daily D-Lo. If it closes down, if it closes below this today, this is a daily D-Lo. So I mean, be risking. Let's just say we put it up here, like up here. Okay, that's not that many pips on the daily. So, but then it's like, let's say we get in right there. I don't know. I mean, you can come down to this structure. So yeah, you can possibly do that, but I don't know. That's hit it already. It's like a BTS, but it came there and hit that. So this was the close. I wouldn't take that as too. Yeah. Even if we got it right there, let's just say we risking, I don't know, let's say 63 pips, something like that. But we only going for 32. Nah, you can't mess with that. See, like these are, I do like that, man, but it's just that this, Unless if we play to go through this, then yeah. But if this closes, this is a daily dealer. Like it's counter trend BTS, but it already hit that. If it didn't hit it first, then like that'd have been a pretty cool trade, But like, so, but not saying that it won't. It still can do that. So we have to look at this. So actually, I'm gonna put this on the menu. And what was the other one? Is it this one? I'm gonna put this on for just for Monday because I just want to see what it does. Because who knows? Now, what would be cool is if this was to close below this. That's a super. Oh man, like it's some pretty cool setups happening on these. Right here, this dang it, keep hitting that, man. Cause if it's close below that, that's an MES on a freaking daily. Like these, man, they got some pretty nice looking setups here. What is that? Yeah. Now this could be a pretty nice one. Didn't hit that. Came up here, didn't shift. So if this was to close, I'm gonna keep that on the menu. Take these off. But so if this closed below this, one thing I don't like is this. That is right at this one. Is right at this 200 isn't above that, but I'm still keeping it on the menu just to look, because if that thing closes below here, we can possibly say close right here. I mean, you risking, I don't know, let's say 50 some pips for, so you get more than a 1 to 2 ratio. So we'll look at that. Same with this. So it's looking like US is trying to gain some momentum. I really like this. So U-Chef is on the menu definitely for next week, y'all. I gotta work out, but like I'm highlighting this one. This is the highlight. Woo! Come on now. All right, y'all. We got something cooking for next week. I'm looking for U-Chef. U-Chef. As long as it stays above on a daily. So today, let me see. Let me try it. Yeah. So I'm telling y'all, let me look at my I need to look at my MT4 real quick because I need to see something. U-Chef, right? So basically the spread is on mine. It's like basically 2 pips. So I'm just looking to see like I'm really like this thing would be freaking awesome, because so that'd be the deal if it decides to close above that. So the spread is only like we'll do 3 pips. So let's say, matter of fact, let's just make it a 1. Like this, I mean, it's cool. Like that's where we. So let's say this thing closed. Like you can just enter. So, which is pretty cool. Stop it. I'm just saying. Say it closed right there. We don't know where it's gonna close at. It close right there. Stop it. Close right there. That's not bad. 54 pips, and we come on now. Let's see what. I mean, this is just if of course, you make adjustments accordingly to where it closes at, because we might want to wait for a pullback, because Chef does pull back. So right there, how many pips is that? It's like 57. Cool. Let's see what this giving us. It's giving us 234. Man, that is a 1 to 4. Like if it was right now. So, and this thing is due for a pullback. it's due for a pullback. So yes, and of course, this moving average will move. This is just like right now. So by the time if all this sets up right and it does that, it can be down here somewhere, up in here. It can be somewhere up in here. But as of right now, that'd be a 1-to-4 ratio. Well, I risk 57 pips for 234. Yeah, because I'm still only risking 2%, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, but what you do, say like we get this D-low, this daily D-low, what you do is like once it happens, what you're doing. You that's when you scale down to your smaller time frame, the 15 minute, and now we playing like all we doing is playing like, even though this is say like 200 pips, let's just say like the end result to be 200 pips, but we can get way more than 200 pips because what we would do is we would play all W shifts up, boom, get in and get out, boom, here go another W shift up, possibly DeLorean, we get the W shift, enter, DeLorean, enter. So now we getting pips. So by the time there's 200, we reach 200 pips, we probably done freaking got 370 pips, something crazy like that. So I'm definitely keeping an eye on this. That's why that's why I got this marked up, because this would be something I'm looking at for next week to see what it does. And that's that. Let's go to UJ. So yeah, we definitely. After we go through this, I'm gonna hop off, and I gotta work out. That's a D-low, but I wouldn't mess with that. The 800 right there. If the stuff closes, but yeah, it's looking. Whew, I'm loving it. And they got BTS action on the. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. We got that. That's a D-low. So we looking at some good plays, y'all. Some good plays. So yeah, just say that closes, and when we get in right here, we can rest about 70, 80 pips. As long as we can, as long as we can get in and get and at least get a 1-to-2 ratio, because that's our BTS. So I'm gonna put that on the menu. Okay, what was the other one? Was that U-shape? Because I don't know how they mark it. So did I mark this one? That could be a D-low if it closes below when we in the BTS. So yeah, we keeping that on there. No to that. So yeah, like I'm marking all the ones I'm gonna be looking at. And I'll probably put a note, on there. I don't know what I was gonna look. But anyway, definitely looking at that. Let's see what that does. Okay. This EU, because we said that it's looking like US might be getting strong next week. So this is another one, EU baby, and it's due for a pullback. Yes. Do y'all see what's going on here? I'm glad I got on. So this is all for next week. We're looking for EU for possibly, like I said, this counter trend. It's called this BTS. So we just gonna take it to wherever this is at. So what I would do, I'm gonna set this up because it's the same way. This is just like U-shape in the opposite direction. So this closes below here. We'll be looking to. I can just do that. We'll be looking to enter this. This is probably like, we can go up like 3 pips or whatever. Let's just call this, 73. Like, and it's nothing. Like, but yeah, like, we need this to close. All right, so that'll be that. And we're looking at a possible, a scenario. This is a scenario, of course. All things are subject to change. Boom, we in there right there. Look at that stop loss, yo. Like 50 some pips again. And we are racking this. 1 to 6. Of course, you know it's going to move with the moving average, blah, 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 all that good stuff, what we just saying. And on this, we'll be looking for nothing but M shifts down. M shift entry, DeLorean entry. Something simple like that. So that's what we'll be looking for that. But this is all contingent upon this candle closing below this. So I'm glad I came to this daily, yo. Shit is setting up awesome. Like awesomely. So that's what I mean. I'm not trading none of this. But look at that. I want y'all to look at this. You know, remember that? It's a YouTube dude. That dude be like, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Look at that. Would you look at that? But this is oil. This one yesterday gave us a daily D-low. And look, that thing, it was nothing but pure profit. So if you'd have entered this, what? At the start of the, the day to day, like you'd have been up. So that's what I'm talking about. I probably got out right here. Like this probably been a good entry to get out. I mean, good exit. But Jesus Christ, this thing, guys, it can drop, but it might pull back before. But I'm just saying, look at that daily D-low. All the rules. It meets all the rules. So for those who don't know the rules, let's look at we gonna focus on these 2 candles, because I know it says on the, I changed it, like learn to trade and market in 4 easy steps. And that's what we about to do. So we're gonna focus on these 2 candles. Say this is the arrow, since we're gonna look at the 2, focus on the 2, oh my bad. Focus on the 2 candles to the left, right here. Now we're looking at, is this red candle bigger than the black? Yes. Is the red line cutting through both candle bodies? Yes. Is the, where we at? Is the blue, the white, or the aqua, is it closely above or cutting in? Is it closely above and or cutting through both candle bodies? We got the aqua and it's closely above. Now we want to make sure we got space for profit. Make sure, do you make sure that the blue, white, and aqua is not closely below the candles. Oh, they are top. So boom, we got room for profit. So voila. You take the trade. 4 steps. That's easy. 4 steps. Can you follow 4 steps? And yes, we got a scanner that does all this for you. So that's all you gotta do. But yeah, that was a good one. It should show you how the dailies can work. So look at here. So yeah, man, that's pretty much if I don't get no workout in, I'm gonna be working out until 11. I need to get some rest because I got to get up at 5 and get ready to start my work week. So yeah, man. So what we are looking at, possibly, if these do what it looks like they're going to do, we'll be looking at sales next week for Euro USD. We could be looking at sales for EJ. Could be looking at buys for USHIF, should be a buy as well, right? I'm going with this one. We got to see, but I don't know. But we'll see what this does. Chef JPY. Could be looking for a possible sale. But I don't know. I just look at it. Don't think I would take it because the 200 is so close. But yeah, so with that, that's what we were looking at right now. Man, I got to get ready to get this workout in, man. And I hope you all have a good weekend. I'll be at work this weekend, so let me see. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we'll be doing with that. This and that. Well, I'll be watching you guys. So yeah, man, I'm not gonna look for any trades. We can skim through it real quick because it's 9:15. See if the market is giving anything. Sometimes they will give you that late one. If I don't see a deal or anything and it looks juicy, I ain't messing with it. I'm out. Say nothing gonna pop off on these because these gonna wait till next week. this is actually doing. Let's see, got that one till you're in profit. Probably got out right there anyway, but it wasn't worth it to me. So. Yeah, see how ugly this market looking this week. They just setting up for some good stuff next week. Hopefully. Yeah, it's an ugly market today, peoples. All right, y'all. So that's what we looking at. We definitely, our biggest two is gonna be UChef and EU, depending upon what they do at the end of this day. So at 5 o'clock, if we get what we want, then we'll be looking for that. Was EJ even? I know I saw it, but it's like possibly EJ as well. So all right, let me look at my. So yeah, still on my all right, let me look at my booyah. All right, y'all. See y'all next week.